Okay, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this fine Sunday morning? Gonna do something a little bit different than what I've been doing Sunday mornings. It's gonna be a little bit shorter than normal, um, but I'm gonna show off two mods that I've got submitted to the Giants Mod Hub right now. They are the two listed at the end here, the Midwest Production and Feed Pack, and the Underground Storage mod. So, gonna give everybody just a few minutes to get joined into the stream here, but we'll go ahead and get the game loaded and we'll start showing some things off. Morning, Yos. Good to have you here. And good morning to Waylon, Chris, Hydra, and Neil as well. How's everybody doing this morning? So I've set up, you know, got a bunch of trucks down here for everything we're kind of going to need as far as ingredients and everything go. So I guess we will just kind of get started and lay the first piece out. And this is Elm Creek, Yos. We're gonna do our testing on Elm Creek today. Morning, Darren. Good to see you. So probably the first thing in the Midwest Production Pack is going to be under production in factories, and you're going to want the ethanol and diesel plant. So we'll get that placed down here. It does have a big footprint, so be aware of that, but they're kind of, there's a lot going on with it, so needs a big footprint. So, as you can see there, it does have big footprint, but kind of wanted it to go that way because it makes it easier to landscape into your existing landscape. You know, if you've got some hills or whatever, that leaves you a little more room to landscape between your old landscape and the mod here. So that's why that is the way it is, but it is a big footprint, so I do realize that. It is mostly just the oil factory, but it's got some things that have been changed on it. Obviously, there's been some additions to it. So we'll get some product going inside that, get it started, and then we see what happens from there. Joe, good to see you this morning. Waylon, Michelle, thanks for joining in, guys. Alright, now that we got some corn in it, we can go ahead and start one production anyway. Yeah, you do that at the wrench over here. And as you can see here, we got the two different recipes we can run. We can turn corn into ethanol and corn gluten meal. So we'll go ahead and activate that one. And then we'll get some soybeans in here and we can start the diesel and soybean meal production. Oh, there's more than that, Yos. You just gotta wait. So we'll get some soybean in here and we can start that one. Now if you're unfamiliar, that is pretty much how it works. You put product in and you will get the alcohol out of them, which you can, soybeans is biodiesel, corn is ethanol, and then you also get the byproduct, which are the meals. In this area, the byproduct is very popular form as a cattle feed. So we'll show you how to do that after we get some made here. Alright, we'll probably advance a little time so that I can eat through some product. And we'll see what we got. Should run pretty fast. Oh, that's excellent information there, Neil. I did not know that, so send that to me somewhere where I can remember that, and I can definitely add that. So that's just on about an hour of runtime there. You can see we've made 533 liters of ethanol, made 1,600 liters of cornmeal, And then we've also made about 500 liters of diesel, and we got about just shy of 1,500 liters of soybean meal. So we'll let that go just a little bit longer, run it for another hour or so here, and then we'll go ahead and sell some stuff off and start the second production. Kick the time back up here. We'll probably go through about noon. We'll stop it at noon to 1 o'clock, and we can start kind of the second phase of the operation. Okay, now we got enough. We can probably get started there. So the two main products that you're making there are going to be the ethanol and um, the diesel. Those are sellable products. I have included a sell point. We'll go ahead and place that down here. All that is a little selling point, but it will take your diesel and your ethanol. And then included in the pack to transport, if I can find where it's at. It's just as easy to find it here. For the transportation of your ethanol and your diesel, I included these in the pack. Um, Obviously, there's some other mods out there that'll work for you, so. And Yos, yeah, I did a separate sell point uh, because I wanted the mod to be able to stand alone by itself. So with everything included in the mod, it's all self-contained. You don't need anything else from the outside. But yeah, obviously with like my sell everything, you can sell these products at them. Because actually in this pack, you don't have a way to actually sell the cornmeal or the soybean meal. You need to use them in the feed. So that's why I kind of set it up the way I did. But anyway, for your fuel haulage, I included those in the pack, so you got those. And I got one of those down here. So there, we quickly got our nearly 2,000 liters of diesel out of it. Now, if you got a diesel tank, maybe we'll just show that off too. Maybe if you got a tank on your farm,
All the chips are still on the table tonight as we get ready for Game 2 of the NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV. After a white-knuckle first game, the Warriors welcome the Celtics back to San
so I think you
Francisco.
can overload into these.
No cable box, long-term contracts, or hidden fees. You can get started in minutes and watch Game 2 of the NBA Finals live tonight, 7 p.m. Central on ABC with YouTube TV. YouTube TV, everything live TV should be. Sign up now. Terms apply.
It's better in the sun.
But if you have one that you can refill, I don't know if this one is or not.
With new Coppertone Complete
Yeah, there.
Benefit Sunscreen for the whole family, you can discover it's great outdoors. Use and reapply as directed.
Or maybe not. Why does it say it's empty? But that should work better than it worked for me. They're category, Yos, so they're proper. We'll go ahead and get our ethanol now. And if you don't know which tank is which, they are labeled. Little label there. Now we got our 2,000 liters of ethanol. We can hop over here and sell that off. Sells for a decent amount of money. Now we will get our corn or soybean meal out. So we got the 5,000 liters of soybean meal we made. Custom textures, by the way. And if we probably look at our selling thing, we're not going to see anywhere to sell that. So you can just sell it if you have the sell everything mod installed, or you've got mods that take bulk products, depending on how things are coded. But the point of the mod is to make the feed, so we'll go ahead and place that down now. So we get our corn and soybean meal, put in that, and we'll take a look at recipes now. See what else we need to put in it. As you can see, we've got a few different recipes you can go with. First, you're going to have your traditional kind of throw everything at it pig food to make pig food. And then I've got a recipe, and I forgot an ingredient, but that's not a problem. Pig food that takes the soybean meal, and then it takes a couple other things to make a pig food. And then I've also added recipes with mineral feed, which create a little matter to make the mineral feed kind of mean a little bit more, make you might want to use it. So we'll start out with, we're probably going to do this one here. So we'll get some corn put in, we'll add some mineral feed, and we'll get some oats, and we'll start that up. We do have dynamic fill plane in there. Which works alright. Not as well as I'd like it to work, but it does work. So, do kind of have that visual element to it as well. Now everybody turn away as I cheek here, because I... Now we'll grab some mineral feed, get that in there, we'll start that up.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies since South American Park, Madison, Wisconsin.
Watch me fail epically at this. So now we should have everything we need in here to start that. We've got the soybean meal, we've got oats, we've got corn, and we got some mineral feed. So we can start that up. And now we can do a TMR mix. So we've already got cornmeal in there. We need some hay and silage, so we'll get some hay and silage put in there. Hey Carrie, how's it going? Yeah, I think we got everything in good shape now, Carrie. We also need some hay too. And I think I need some straw, so we'll take a straw bale. So we should have everything in there to start that up as well. We'll let that run an hour and see what we got. So about an hour later on our slower settings, we've created 500 liters of pig food and 4,400 liters of TMR. And that is pretty much that pack. You know, we've got several different recipes and speeds you can create TMR at, depending on how many animals you got. Same with pig food. If you put it on fast, you're going to get a fair amount, a little bit more out of it there. So, especially when you use the mineral feed, you're going to get that little bonus. So that is pretty much that mod. We can get our TMR or pig food back out of it, depending on what we pull under it. Get your TMR out. I think this trailer will hold pig food, I'm not sure. And you can go feed your animals with them, so that's that. And then the other one we're going to show off today, everybody can thank Neil for it. It was his idea, he wanted it, so
Realistically take to pay off this investment, and items to consider for proper installation. This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
Why do we go barefoot to pools and locker rooms? It's like we're asking for athlete's foot. Prevent most athlete's foot
is a little underground silo. It holds way too much, I think. So yeah, you've got one. It's going to hold all your bulk products, all your grains. Should do your root crops. Should do your hay and stuff. Uh, Holds 500,000 liters. Nothing too outrageous. And then I did the one with liquids. That's just outrageous. Shouldn't really need to hold 500 million liters of anything, but you can if you want. It should take everything. I think it'll even take bale. I don't know if it'll take mineral feed, but we'll find out. It does. So take all that stuff. We'll take your liquids as well, so... Yes, 500 million, 16x maps. Sure, it'll work just fine. Should hold your liquids, so we'll see if it'll hold some ethanol, but it should. Yep, that's been fixed, Neil. So yep, holds ethanol too, so... Whatever you guys want to put in that, it should pretty well take it. Like I said, pretty sure it should do root crops too, so at, 500 million, you can harvest potatoes and sugar beets till the cows come home and be fine. So yep, there's your sugar beets. Sugar beet cut. Wood chips, if you're into that sort of thing. You got my mod, you need somewhere to put your corn gluten meal. Take that too. This cornmeal up close. I think it looks decent. So yeah, it'll take everything you can throw at it. And a whole lot of it. It's just a big... Oh, grapes. I don't know. Let's find out. I probably need a different trailer. I didn't test that Hydra, but it very well might. We'll find out if it takes grapes. And there's your answer. I swear I could make this thing take olives, but I'm sure if it takes grapes, it takes olives too, so. Anything else? Anything else anybody want to see? Any ideas? Anything else from anybody? Hey Paul, how you doing? We're doing good. You can actually use the diesel from the plant. I don't know why it emptied it out of that trailer and didn't put anything in that thing though. It's a little odd. Production items. Well, I don't know how they'd come back out, Hydra, but maybe. I suppose we can't but try. I don't think I did, but we'll see what we can do here.
It's better in the sun. Because a picnic indoors is just eating off the floor. With new Coppertone Complete's multi-benefit sunscreen for the whole family, you can discover it's great outdoors. Use and reapply as directed.
So no, you can't store your bread in there.
Sorry to interrupt your listening, but it's time for a vibe check. New Snapple Elements Fire, Air, and Rain.
I wonder if you can fuel a vehicle right out of one of these tanks we did though. We'll take a quick peek at that.
Snapple Elements. Vibe adjacent. New Snapple Elements. Flavor persistent. Tap the banner to learn more.
It will do. There's enough modded stuff out there. You can actually use the diesel. Uh, once you just put it in the right container. They, both of them should eat through the product pretty fast. I can't remember how much of each we put in here. They haven't been running terribly long. The TMR's got So I think that's going to do it. If you guys don't got any other questions or want to see anything, I think that'll do it for today. Hope everybody's looking forward to them. Don't know when they'll be out for sure. I think they should both go into testing this week. We'll see if they pass. Thanks, Carrie. Hope you guys get to enjoy them. I'm not quite sure about Game Changer Hydra, but we give it a go.